In many cases, men and women who put themselves in the mental framework of an oppressor or bully are usually suffering from something deeper on the inside. Such as family issues, past traumas, emotional insecurities, abuse that they themselves suffered at the hands of someone else, or in many cases they themselves are currently being bullied. It's important for every young man and woman to develop skills when it comes to dealing with adversity, since it's always going to be a part of everyday life. But how do kids, teenagers, college kids, military recruits, new hires at jobs, new kids on the block, or kids on sports teams learn to apply the principles of dealing with adversity to their own lives? Well, first you have to stick up for yourself in order to see what your strengths and weaknesses are when you're dealing with adversity. This means you have to learn how to take a punch, throw a punch, walk away, push back, or seek help when necessary. Never let the mistake of letting your ego or your nerve get the best of you before you've mentally had a chance to assess a situation. If needed, always allow the bully to throw the first punch. That way any retaliation from you moving forward will be seen as an address of self-defense. No matter what size, race, body type, upbringing, or image you have, allowing the aggressor to throw the first punch or make the first move will always put you in the mental framework of the defender. Although it doesn't exactly mean you have to allow the punch to connect. As an introvert, you must understand that people who rely on validation from the crowd will always think that there is something wrong with you even if there isn't. Anyone who is unable to summon positive energy within themselves without the help of others will always see you as a threat. This is mainly because your self-reliance makes your intuition stronger and ensures that you can make it on your own if need be. Never allow friends, family, or coworkers, and especially managers to make you feel bullied. Walk out of that job, block those friends, delete their numbers, or never talk to them again. Boundaries are important in all walks of life because nobody likes or respects a pushover, so don't be afraid to embrace a little indifference every now and then. Question things, ignore bad energy, stick up for good people, and keep performing acts of charity and gratitude that go unnoticed. That way the universe can continue to reward you for your progress. Don't be afraid to take a boxing or MMA class either. It's important to understand that bullies only target people that they know that they can beat. So if you upgrade yourself in these areas, bullies will always think twice before they cross you. Avoid being friends with people who bully others. Ensure that you are in the mental framework of someone who loves, protects, works hard, and has a good relationship with God. That way you aren't always creating karma or having to suffer as a result of someone else's karma. It's important to also recognize when you yourself are being the antagonist. Those of us who grew up with insecurities might inadvertently find ourselves being the oppressor of someone else. Size is not a factor when it comes to bullying, as it can come in the form of physical contact, intimidation, verbal and nonverbal cues, passive aggression, and gossiping. Do you know someone who is currently being given a hard time by someone else? Have you yourself experienced these things? What are some ways that you were able to adapt when dealing with adversity? Feel free to share your experiences in the comment section, and we will see you in the next video.